This is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, where I am going to use this cut file, and it is called Santa's Sleigh. Now, I took off the reindeer, and I am going to use these two pictures of my daughter, and I'll explain these later on, as the reindeer. Now, as I was going through Kaylin's first grade pictures, I happened to come across these, and I missed these during the month of December and, in the beginning of January. So I wanted to be able to finish these. So I went back into my December kit from Hip Kit and is using that along with this cut file as Santa's Sleigh. So definitely go back and check these out. They are absolutely fun. She does have, if you are not part of the Facebook group, you've got to go check out the Facebook group, because there are some sale codes and all that kind of stuff that I can't release anywhere but there, but you can definitely go check it out when you go to her group, and her group, Facebook group, will be linked down below, obviously. And so I backed this with one, and then I cut out the certain spots for the sleigh that I wanted it so that it looked like a sleigh. And at first I thought I made this a little bit too big, but really when I cut off the edges that I do, when you will see me here shortly after I get all this put down, you will see that it actually turns out perfect. And I absolutely positively love how this looks. I think it's perfect and amazing and all of that. And so I have pictures of my daughter. Now, my daughter, I love her to death. We were in Walmart during Christmas during this time, and they had these massive big masks that you could buy, and she's wearing one of them. And I had to take pictures of it because it was just hilarious. Her facial expressions on them are just priceless. Her little head is through the big window of this packet, or this mask, or whatever you want to call it. So it is perfect for the reindeer. I think it's just wintertime fun. It is fun. That is what my title is going to be when I get started on this, and I think it's just hilarious. I think it's absolutely the best two photos of my daughter for the summer, or for the winter, for her winter fun, because this was during the month of December, and it could have even been the month of November when we took these, but I just thought it was hilarious. It's just perfect. So I do make sure that you can see your facial expressions, and then I add these, and then I do pop these up on foam tape, and I just needed to get these to look right. So you'll see what I do. I make these work, and then I play around with it a little bit more to get this right, because let me tell you, I made the sled this Santa's sleigh just a little bit too big, but in the end, it is the perfect size. At first, I was struggling, and I'm probably talking to one of my teachers, so bear with me for the next, I don't know how many weeks, months at this point, because we're in our second week of schooling. So while I'm at home to be able to scrapbook like I am, I also have to do my other job. And while I scrapbook, I try to do my best to not film, but do more of my voiceovers and that kind of stuff while the kids are in school, in the air quotations that I'm showing you, but you can't see me show you them. But essentially there will be times that I'll be kind of cut off because, a parent's calling me or whatever, but I do try to take it out. So it's the way of the life now. I mean, you can't, the cool thing about it is in 20 years, 30 years, well, I'll be, 20 years older. I will be in my 50s, and I can look back as I'm a teacher and say, man, do you remember that time we were at home for homeschool and it was the best time ever because we could be in our PJs and teach these kids? Yeah, and that's what I look at. I think, obviously I don't get into all of this junk. I think it's the way of the world right now, but I absolutely positively love the fact that I'm able to teach from home. These kids love the technology. I have a ton of technology savvy children, and they're just doing the bomb. They're like the best. They're like the best kids ever, and I absolutely love it. And so yeah, it's been a blast. So here I am, I'm taking out all these pictures or these stickers, and I'm just trying to see what we'll use. And then I realized that winter fun was winter and then the word fun, and I put them all together because this was winter fun. I know that it was probably in the month of December, but I can't remember exactly when, and I'm not going to go back through it because it's going into my daughter's winter, or my daughter's like nope, or like her album versus my December daily album. So it'll just go in line with the month of November, December, because I know it's around that time frame of it. So my title is definitely going to be Winter Fun. I think it's perfect. I love it. And now I'm just going to go through and embellish. It is kind of, I don't want to say painstakingly to watch me, but I do go through and I find a bunch of different stuff. Now, they had an issue with their papers, or these I think exclusive ephemera pack, and they still had a little bit of an issue with them, but not as bad. Like the edges aren't as burnt, and also at the same time they're actually on the screen, like they're on the thing instead of like what they were half cut off and everything else. So, I mean, they're not bad, but I wish they would have been better. On the respect that I wouldn't have had to see the burnt edges and stuff. But in the end, I still think it looks good. Nobody can really see the edges. I do add a snowman in here. I add a penguin, and I find something else I put off to the edge. I can't remember what it is. But that snow globe doesn't stay. I change it. So then I add this Christmas tree. There's this, I think this is like the fox. I think it's a fox that I add. The penguin I add, and the fox. That's it. And I thought that this was fun to add there because there's the reindeer, and, you know, just adding little bits and bobs in there to fill up the sleigh worth of stuff. You know, because I didn't want it as presents, because that's not what it was. It was just a bunch of fun stuff that we were doing one day. And, of course, Kaylin just loved this, and she wanted to bring this home, and I was like, oh, the heck no. Nope, 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 and the heck nope. So, I told her, I said, I'll take a picture, and that is it. Excuse me, sorry about that. So here I am, I'm just going through everything, making sure all of it is looking good. I add little things down on the sleigh, and I just get everything in there and make it just look fun and all of that kind of stuff, because I really wanted this to be a fun layout. And yeah, so I really truly love how, I just love how this turns out. I think it's perfect. It's one of my favorite ones. I mean, I did a lot of awesome pictures over the, like for December daily and through the month of January when I was finishing up my December daily. And I have too many to say which ones I like and which ones I'm like, I mean, this season is just my favorite season. I just love it. It's just one of my favorites. I mean, by all means, I love all of what I do. Very seldom do I find a layout that I really truly don't like. And if I don't like it, I will tell you guys. Like, I'm pretty good about that. But I have to say, I really love this one. So yeah, I'm going through everything. I'm making sure that everything looks good. I want to make sure that all of the pieces are glued down and, this, that, and the other and blah, blah, blah and da, 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 da. And, but yeah, this is looking really good. And then I come back in with this and I'm pretty much done here. I do add a few little of these touches in there. I just change out a few things. I take off the cardboard pieces here, just to add, I wanted some more color on the bottom instead of just the cream that I have going on. I leave all the snowflakes coming down, and then you'll see me take in like the rose gold color ones, and then I add gold splatters, my Goldilocks from Shimmers. And then, yeah, that is it. like I said, I absolutely truly love the way this turns out. I think it is perfect. It's one of my, like I said, it's one of my favorites. I hope that you like it just as much as I do. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you're new to my family. I would love to have you. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week, along with everything else. I do December Daily. I do Traveler's Notebooks, 12 by 12s, and 8.5 by 11 pages. So I would love to have you. Outside of that, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.